Good morning, guys. Prepper Madness back at ya. Just for the record, no, I don't have pink eye. I got a bit of dust particulate from some ash in my eye last night, and it just got irritated. I flushed it all out, but it got irritated. No big deal. Anyhow, today, no outdoor cooking video yet. It's 24 below out, and I'm just not into it. Anyhow, guys, in all seriousness, today I'm going to be making a skinning knife for Chelsea at Little Mountain Ranch. Go over and check out her channel. Very nice people. Of course they are. They're from northern BC. I mean, why wouldn't they be good people? Okay, let's get on with the video. Alright, so the steel that I chose for her knife, and she's going to have a gut hook on it, is this old plow disc. Okay, so usually they very good carbon steel. As you can see, I've cut other pieces out of it before. I've used it before, and it's made some very, very nice knives. Hold an edge, not brittle or anything like that. They usually come out at about a 1080 hardness. So anyhow, here's the slice that I cut her out of there. You can see how it's already tapered a bit, which is going to help me when I do my grinding and stuff. It's going to make life easier. So what I chose for she had sent me a picture of the knife she wanted. So what I'm going to use as a template is this knife right here that I've made a lot of these for a few of the local hunters. One of them is a guide. A couple of them are trappers, and they just love this design. Okay, so I'm going to alter it just a bit so that I got some more meat up top to put the gut hook right in here. Anyhow, I'll get on with it. So first I'm going to draw on here my basic outline in pencil, and you won't be able to see it on camera, but after I've got my design drawn in here, my template drawn in here, I'm going to take the template off and decide from there what I'm going to do about the gut hook. Alright. Myself, I don't use a gut hook. I find them unnecessary, but that's no big deal. That's just the way that I learned how to skin and gut and stuff like that. So we're going to put Okay, guys, so remember, as always, please safety first, especially when grinding, right? Eyes, breathing, hearing. Okay, let's get at this. Alright, so now as you guys can see, I've got most of the rough I shouldn't say rough shaping, but I've got most of the outside stock removed, and right in here I cut a whole bunch of relief cuts. Almost looks like a comb, eh? Sort of gives me an idea. Shouldn't do that though. Right here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put a conical grindstone on my bigger angle grinder, place it in my vise, and then grind the shape out and do any touch-ups to the shape that I deem necessary. Okay, talk to you guys in just a sec again. Alright, so in case you were wondering what I meant by a conical stone, this is what they look like. You can buy them in most welding shops around here. At least there's a lot of pipelining going on. This is what they use to grind out the inside angles for welds and stuff on pipe. Okay, I think they run about $30 each. It's good for about 12 to 15 knives, which is why I like to take off a lot of that extra stock. Okay, and again, another very important thing, guys, respiratory protection. Okay, the dust and particulate off this stuff is extremely bad. There we go. All right. So here's the rough out shape so far. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit touch up on the hook here, on the gut hook part here a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to start, off at 80 grit, just to flatten this down. You can see I've already started a little bit. Just to flatten this down and get rid of most of the pitting on here from the annealing process. And I'll Okay, so I've got this flattened out pretty nice. There's very little pitting left. Nothing that I can't take care of on my 1-inch belt grinder. Alright, so I'm kind of debating whether I should form out my hook first up here, or if I should do my edge bevels. You know, I think I'm going to do my edge bevels first, and then we'll play around up top. Okay, so now I've moved over to my my little belt grinder that I use for beveling. It's a 1x42 grinder. If any of you guys are interested, I bought this from Lee Valley Tools, complete with the motor, for $250 in Canadian pesos. So if you're interested in playing around, not getting too serious, you know, like not too serious, maybe making a knife on a weekend or once a month or something, this is a good little piece of gear to get. Belts are cheap too. Okay, so there's the setup. I've set my table. I've set my table at 5.5 degrees. Okay. And I'll show you my little digital angle finder. I also got it from Lee Valley. I'm not a paid sponsor or nothing. So right there, we've got her at roughly 5 degrees. 4.95 degrees. Bounces back and forth a bit there. Okay. So now I'm going to start grinding. Alright, so there's what it looks like so far. I've ground on the bevel there down to 60 grit. And of course I'm going to go from there to 80, 120, 220, 360, or pardon me, 320, 400, and then 600. And we'll go over to the buff wheel and shine it right up, make it look super duper pretty. Oh, before all that though, we'll do the gut hook. All right, so that's all that I'm gonna film and upload for today. Part 2 will come at you tomorrow, and then part 3 will be putting the scales on the handle. All right, guys, and Chelsea, take care.